Christmas fairy lights behind me? Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button and the like button, and please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. So welcome. Yes, James Bond doesn't have to be white, according to Barbara Broccoli, which pretty much owns everything James Bond. She did an interview with Total Film, and here's an excerpt. James Bond producers confirmed Daniel Craig's replacement has not been found. Not sure I believe her about this anyway. The rumour mill practically flew off its axis last month, while unverified reports that Tom Hardy would be suiting up as the next James Bond. However, Total Film has received word that no such casting has been made. In fact, the producers behind the world's most famous spy series are waiting for the dust to settle on No Time to Die until they make their decision. Producer Barbara Broccoli reveals Total Film in new issue. I always say you can only be in love with one person at the same time. Well, that's not true, is it? Once the films come out, then some time will pass, and then we'll have to get onto the business of the future. But for now, we just cannot think about anything beyond Daniel. Well, Barbara, you are a little bit too obsessed with Daniel, if you ask me. She's still trying to persuade him to do another one. That's the real issue. That's why they're not looking for a new Bond. I assume they already cast a new Bond, and that new Bond would cameo at the end of No Time to Die. Something that has never happened, but I just suspected it, and I still don't believe that they haven't cast his replacement, so this still may happen. Watch out for my theory when the film's released next year. With Bond experiencing a particularly fruitful period under Broccoli and fellow producer Michael G. Wilson's stewardship of the Craig era, the temptation may be to repeat the formula, but don't expect a Craig copycat to follow. It will have to be reimagined in the way each actor has reimagined the role. Broccoli assures that's what is so exciting and fun about this franchise. The character evolves eventually when we have to think about it. We'll find the right person. As for that right person, Broccoli and Wilson are more than prepared to break with 60 years of tradition. He doesn't need to be a white man, not as far as I'm concerned, asserts Broccoli, who hasn't changed her stance on casting a woman as Bond, despite speculation that Latasha Lynch's Nomi will inherit Bond's 007 designation in No Time to Die. We should create roles for women, not just turn a man into a woman. That is a big statement, a big statement. But you could easily just say, well, you know, this 007 is a woman now. It's not James Bond, but this is who we're going with. So they could actually do this. Now, she reckons she will recast James Bond. We'll see what happens. Look, I've always been concerned with the rumour that Latasha Lynch agent is going to be a 007, because I personally think she is 007. This is very concerning. Could we be in a situation where James Bond is never 007 again? He's not a secret agent again, and they do something else with him, keeping Latasha Lynch's character as a 007. Very concerning what's going on with this franchise. Forget the delays. There's things that do concern me. Now, how do I feel about her saying that James Bond doesn't have to be white? It's easy to say that, isn't it? But will she cast a non-white actor as James Bond? I very much doubt it, but you never know. But look, the die-hard fans would not like James Bond to be anything but white. For me, as long as you cast the person I can enjoy watching as the character, I'm fine with it. I'm not that set in stone about James Bond never being black. It's like the situation with Doctor Who. Diehards again, never wanted a woman, don't want a black actor or another kind of someone else who's not British and white. But again, I think if it's done in the right way and you can enjoy the actor portraying the character, then I'm absolutely fine with it. But, you know, you've got to put your money where your mouth is. Is she actually going to cast a non-white actor? As I say, I don't think so. But what do you think? Would you like the next Bond to be a non-white actor? Do you think Bond should always be white? how do you feel about this? Of course, it's a difficult question because people could perceive you to be racist if you say you've always wanted a white Bond. I don't think it's racist. Let me be clear here. It's not racist because at the end of the day, Bond's always been white. He was white in the Fleming books, so there's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I want Bond to stay white. That is not racist, right? For me, I think you should stick to the origins, but if it does happen, I'm not going to shoot my load over it. Comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. See you again soon.